All right, forget what you know about supercars. We're going way beyond that today. We're jumping into the world of hypercars. You know, the kind of realm where the price tags look more like phone numbers or even zip codes. We are going to count down the 10 most expensive, most exclusive, and just absolutely jaw-dropping new cars on the entire planet.
So let me ask you something. What do you think the ultimate car costs? Like, what's the absolute most a brand new car could possibly sell for? Go on, think of a number. Got it? Okay, lock it in your head. Because I can pretty much guarantee you the reality of this market, it's going to completely shatter whatever number you just thought of.
And look, this isn't just a little bit of inflation we're talking about here. Oh, no. This is a full-on market explosion. Just look at this. Back in 2018, if you added up the cost of the top 10 cars, you'd get about $28.5 million. Fast forward just 4 years to 2022, and that number has quadrupled to almost $115 million. It's insane. We're not just in a new era of luxury, we're in a whole different galaxy at this point.
Okay, so let's get this countdown started. And as we go through this list, just keep one thing in mind. We're not really talking about just cars. These things, they're more like rolling works of art. We're talking commissioned masterpieces, the absolute pinnacle of engineering. All right, kicking off the countdown, starting with numbers 10 down to 6. And believe me, even the cheapest cars on this list, well, their price tags and performance stats are just kind of mind-bending. So coming in at number 10 is the Aspark Owl. For a cool $3.3 million, this electric hypercar from Japan actually holds two big titles. First, it's the world's most expensive electric car, and second, it's the fastest. We're talking 0 to 60 in a literally brain-scrambling 1.69 seconds. I mean, that's not just fast, that's basically teleportation. Sliding into the number 9 spot, we've got the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita at $4.8 million. So what's its big claim to fame? Sheer unbelievable rarity. They only ever made 2 of these. And yeah, it's got blistering acceleration, but its real secret weapon is how light it is. I mean, compared to its rivals, this thing is a featherweight. It's like a nimble dancer in a room full of bodybuilders, giving it this agility that just pure raw power can't touch.
All right, at number 8, we meet our first Bugatti on the list, the Divo, for $5.7 million. Now, it shares that monstrous 1,500 horsepower W16 engine with its sibling, the Chiron. But that's where the similarities kind of end. The body is a totally different beast, sculpted for pure aerodynamic perfection. And get this, the price tag wasn't even the biggest hurdle. Bugatti put in the ultimate velvet rope policy. If you wanted to even have a chance to buy one of the 40 Divos, you had to prove you already owned a Chiron. Talk about an exclusive club. Coming in at number 7 is a car with a really wild origin story, the Maybach Exelero, at a cool $8 million. So this one-of-a-kind coupe, it wasn't built for some billionaire's collection. Nope, it was actually a business expense. It was commissioned by the tire company Fulda for just one purpose, to be a rolling lab, a test bed to push their new high-performance tires to the absolute limit. I mean, can you imagine that R&D budget?
And cracking the top half of our list at number 6 is the Lamborghini Veneno for $8.3 million. I mean, just look at it. Its design is just pure, unfiltered aggression, like it was ripped straight out of a sci-fi movie about fighter jets. It's not really a car. It's more like a weapon for the road. They only made 9 of these roadsters, and each one gets you into an exclusive club that can hit 221 miles per hour, all thanks to that screaming 6.5-liter V12.
Okay, deep breath. We are now officially entering the top 5. And if you thought the prices were crazy before, well, buckle up because we're about to take another huge leap. This is the territory of legendary tributes and truly one-of-a-kind commissioned pieces. Snagging the number 5 spot is another Bugatti. This time it's the Centodieci, clocking in at $9.1 million. You can think of this car as a modern tribute, a love letter to a 90s legend, the Bugatti EB110. So while it's built on a modern chrono base, its whole look is pure retro futurism. But the performance? Oh, that is all future. We're talking 1,600 horsepower that will push this thing all the way to 236 miles per hour. All right, for number 4, we have the Rolls-Royce Sweptail, and the price jumps to a stunning $13.2 million. And honestly, this quote just says it all. The automotive equivalent of haute couture. See, this wasn't a car you could just buy. It was a completely singular one-off vehicle. It was meticulously hand-built to the exact vision of one single client, just like a custom-made designer gown for the red carpet. We are now in the top 3.
And kicking it off is the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta for a jaw-dropping $17.9 million. This car, it's a total enigma, a mystery. Only 3 were ever made. One was for the founder himself, Horacio Pagani. The other 2, they went to clients whose identities are a complete secret. And get this, even its full technical details and performance numbers are a closely guarded secret. It just adds to the whole mystique, doesn't it?
And now for our runner-up. At number 2, it's the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. The name literally just means the black car, and it set its owner back a cool $18.1 million. It's a true one-of-one masterpiece. It's a modern take on the historic, legendary Bugatti 57 SC Atlantic, and it's powered by a hand-assembled 1,500 horsepower, 16-cylinder engine. I mean, this isn't car manufacturing, this is automotive art. Okay, this is it. We've arrived at the number 1 spot, the single most expensive new car in the entire world. So you remember that number you picked at the very beginning? Let's see how close you actually got.
The final price tag for the world's most expensive new car is $26.2 million. Just let that sink in for a second. Over $26 million for one car.
And the car that commands that absolutely astronomical price? It's this, the Rolls-Royce Boattail.
You know, the funny thing is, the people who built it barely even call it a car. They prefer to describe it as a rolling yacht, and that's exactly what it is. Every single detail is designed to feel like a super yacht. The opulence, the elegance, the pure custom craftsmanship. Just, for the road. So what exactly does $26 million get you? Well, for starters, ultimate exclusivity. Only 3 of these will ever exist. It's also just massive, a convertible that's almost 19 feet long. And of course, under that very long hood is a massive 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12, just waiting to deliver this smooth, endless wave of power. This isn't just a vehicle, it's the absolute peak of personalized luxury. So what's the big takeaway here? I think it's that at this level, at these prices, we're not really talking about cars anymore, are we? We're talking about something else entirely. Because the real currency here isn't just horsepower or top speed, it's rarity. And it really exists on a spectrum. You've got your ultra-limited cars like the Asperk Owl and Devo, where maybe 50 or less are made. Then you move up to hyper-exclusive, like the Veneno, with less than 10 in the world. After that, you're in bespoke masterpiece territory, with just 3 being made. And finally, at the very, very top, you have the one-of-a-kind creations. And at that point, they're basically priceless works of art. And all of this kind of brings us to one last question to think about. We've seen performance pushed to its limit. We've seen luxury pushed to its limit. So as these machines keep evolving from being just cars into priceless rolling pieces of art, what's the next frontier? Where does technology, whether it's electric power, AI, or something we can't even dream of yet, take these incredible sculptures next? Well, that's something to chew on. Thanks for coming along for this amazing ride.